Hello viewers, and this is Ace here, and I'm probably asking, what the fuck was that? What is this game? Well, it's a PlayStation 2 classic. It's a pretty fun game. Oh jeez. Guess what I didn't realize? This controller doesn't work. Not the buttons anyways, the start button works just fine. Now the game's having seizures. Old controllers. Doesn't work too well. Okay, this is going to be such a slow startup, and this is somewhat embarrassing, but either way, this is still getting posted. No matter how embarrassing it is. And I'm just starting up a video, frick. Forgot to check that the controller works. Anyways, this is a old style shooter. Just gonna go with that. I don't think I have the right memory card in, or else my name would have showed up right away. I'm gonna keep silent so you guys could read this.
At 2000 hours, confirmation obtained on unknown meteorites in the orbital zone. 30 minutes later, one scouting Pt.1 lost contact immediately after reporting life readings on said meteorites. SHQ hailed them on all frequencies with disappointing results. At 2140 hours, SHQ tagged the meteorites as UTOO, which had penetrated our geosync orbit. For the first time in Silpheed history, SRAF Silpheed scrambled with combat equipment. Their objective, to investigate and, if necessary, engage UTOO.
Okay, so here's the weapon selection screen. I will show you all the weapons in the game, of course, because some of you might not even heard the game, let alone played it. So, I'm going to show you Vulcan and V-Vulcan, the two available weapons. This game has pretty good graphics considering it's made in 2000. Maybe a bit loud. This is the Vulcan. This is the V-Vulcan. And of course you get to the enemies, the multiplayer. Don't get hit, because then your multiplayer will be ×1 for a brief moment. So if you kill any enemies after you've been just hit, the score won't be nearly as high as you would hope. Still really loud. It's not too loud on cutscenes. The cutscenes are quite amazing, considering. First mini-boss right here. Okay, you better watch out for that tail. They do count as points though, so you could probably farm a bit. Though, I don't really care. I just like playing the game because it's awesome. I'll probably play some more classic games. I think I do have a PlayStation 1 classic I might play later. And yes, I still play a PlayStation 1 game. Why? Because it's freaking amazing. I'll break up the videos into parts, and the videos will be quite short considering some of the parts will be short and whatnot. Now that I showed you the weapons, I'm just going to go with what I usually go. Double V. Every time you go into these things, you get to select your thing. There's like one every stage. And It heals 4 points of your shield. You have 10 points of your shield. On the back of the case, it shows someone having like 25 points in their shield or something like that. Because there's like 4 lines instead of the 1 line up at the top right counter. That blue line there, along with the little shield bar around the ship. I don't know. I'm pretty good at this game, I'm just not like terribly good. I just like this game because of all the effort they actually put into it for a game made in 2000. I like to get as close as I can and kill everything, if I can. I'll be playing some old favorites too. Oh, I don't want to miss that guy. No, 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 no. Aww. Son of a bitch. I pretty much never miss any of the guys here. But for some reason I am. Probably because I'm a bit too distracted. But whatever. I'm just here to show the game off, not show off how good I am at it. So with this you kind of have to get close. Better watch out for that. And of course I failed. And see, since I got hit just before I destroyed that piece, I only got a 1x multiplier. These things will scroll across once you reach your horizontal position. Horizontal. Jeez. I keep calling it horizontal. I'm just trying to kill this guy as fast as I can, so being careful is not really what I do. This attack is not too dangerous. It can be easily dodged. Unless you completely fail. I think you can still get hurt if you touch him while he's about to explode. Those are just about to test, but I think he exploded before I was hit. Well, anyways, that's stage 1. If you do enough score on stages, you'll actually get weapons. You'll get usually 1 weapon if you do a terrible score, or a good amount of weapons if you do a good score. Anyways, there's a cutscene popping up, I think, in a brief moment. I'll keep quiet.
Officer's log 1028-0523.0345 SRD 0-90-21. What we had in Silpheed orbital space was in fact contact for the 3rd time, but the incident had already become a tragedy. UTOO had disguised themselves as meteorites with the intention of launching a sneak attack. SRF, with its newest utility fighter, Silpheed, valiantly defended the colony but was nevertheless no match for the incoming adversary. Silpheed defenders lost half their forces in the first 30 minutes of the battle. At 0519.0100 hours, a small portion of UTOO succeeded in landing on the planetary surface. Immediately after losing contact with the northern continent, along with all the FSF bases, the entire planet was absorbed by optical weapons of an unknown nature. Thus fell Salant in just 1800 seconds. It took an unbelievably long 89 hours for the Federal Assembly on Earth to recognize UTOO as a hostile alien civilization and order the counterattack. GHQ, in near panic, was slow to come up with a plan of action. The final decision, the complete obliteration of Salant and all the rest of the 11th sector by IPCM bombing, left no room for preserving either the planet nor its inhabitants. SRF understandably rejected the GHQ plan outright. As of 03:30 hours, SRF independently decided to launch a voluntary rescue mission with its remaining Silpheeds. As for the intentions and characteristics of the UTOO, we can draw no definite conclusion due to the lack of solid information.
Well, so that was that. In case you guys didn't know, when it said ICP or IPCM, that means Interplanetary Cruise Missiles. Yeah. Anyways, this is going to be the end of this video. We'll start the video pretty much right away for the next stage. Just to break it up so you can watch part by part and whatnot. Anyways,